Hi, hello, what's up? Welcome back if that's the case. Thank you for joining me here as I help you blatantly spy on people around you. So, today's video is called Have They Committed Any Felony? I think that's the exact title. I have noted it elsewhere, but worst case scenario, there will be just one or two words difference. Okay, why do we have this video today, and how can you use it? Okay, so the reason for this video is, as per usual, to give you space and time to analyze situations around you energetically so that you can have clarity. And if you were drawn to this video, chances are that there is someone around you and you are unsure about this person. Okay, this could be for many different reasons. This could be because you either live with this person and you want to know if they're dangerous, quite legitimate question to ask to yourself and to spirit, or perhaps this is someone you are working with, or even someone in your family who has been acting weird. And if you're here, it means that you already suspect something, but you probably do not have confirmation or physical proof. So what we can do here is to analyze the situation energetically and help you recognize patterns or markers in order to either be like, okay, this is not the person that I was inquiring about, or okay, this actually resonates, so I might as well act upon this knowledge that I have. Another scenario that might be coming through, and most likely different scenarios will also come through during the reading. If you hear some noise, it's just Anubis drinking. But anyway, what I was saying is that very likely different scenarios will come through for the different 5 groups. We'll have 5 groups today, but right away something else that was coming through as I was preparing for this reading was that perhaps you were thinking about someone that you loved or you have love for, that you care for, and there is something about them that is just off, or that you feel like you can't really put your finger on, and it might not even be like spying on them in order to be deceptive. It might just be trying to find ways to know your person or this person better, so that you know how to approach them better, because perhaps sometimes people have stuff in their past that they are not super proud of, and like even like really good-hearted people, and because of the stigma surrounding that experience, they don't know, they don't really talk about it, but now you're kind of wondering, and so here we are. Okay, so okay, pasó. Sorry, my dog is having a dog moment. So 5 groups to choose from today. I am ready. I had pasta for breakfast and my usual fresh fruit portion, I might say. So I'm well fed and ready to talk. We are now going to film the different groups so that you can select your group, and then we will see you at your respective group or groups, because as per usual, this is not only a timeless reading, so the moment where you find this reading is the right moment for you, but this is also an interactive reading with multiple options. So if you feel called to select more than one group, perhaps you have messages in more than one group. I am trying to remain focused right now, but like right behind my phone, there's my dog causing utter distraction. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Group selection. Okay, alright, so 5 groups to choose from. I hope I am framing them all. We have group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can pause the video if you need to. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See you at your group. Hi, group 1. So this is your card to answer the question, have they committed any felony? So think about someone in your life or perhaps in your past that you need extra information about. So right away for group 1, the answer is yes, they have. And not only that, but this group, I think that you also know that they have, okay? And you are sitting here and now wondering whether they should be punished for it, okay? So and perhaps you might be hesitating with speaking out about this person because the end result for them could be this, like ending up broken, poor, in total poverty. But first, let's try to see who this person might be, or rather what this, no, because we know that you know who this person might be. So rather, let's try to see what this person has done. I have different scenarios coming through. This person either backstabbed you, like either stabbed you in the back while they were drowning in emotions, but like alcohol is coming through, like it doesn't even have to be alcohol. It talks about intoxication in general. So while they were intoxicated, they might have backstabbed, they might have stabbed someone in the back, and that someone could be you, okay? I'm hearing like sexual assault. Like it's the first thing that is coming through. Like this person might have exaggerated with alcohol and substances, and then they might have actually sexually assaulted someone and then lied about it. It talks about lying here. How to know? Well, if this person slept with someone and there is like gray clouds surrounding what happened, and then next thing you know, this person was all out and about, sharing stories about the night they had, and like it's all about their partner. It like doesn't have to be like their life partner, okay, like just their night partner for the moment that, oh, there's such a slut, or there's such an easy person to sleep with, and anyway they do that with anyone, and so perhaps I was just doing them a favor or stuff like that. I mean, just to know that if someone has to like scream up the top of their lungs to explain to everyone who is unlucky enough to listen to them how great of a night that was, it probably wasn't. Okay, because in order to be a great night, it should be great for both parties. Another scenario that is coming through is that this person might have intoxicated someone else to do their dirty work, to do their bidding. And their dirty work meant stabbing someone else in the back, and that someone might be you. The reason I'm saying this is because like when I look at the end result of this whole dynamic, it kind of shows me like, oh, it's here, sorry. It kind of shows me like a nervous breakdown. So this might actually be you simply getting sick of the mediocrity of this person's lies, and just screaming the whole truth. Okay, what else? Something else that is coming through, because as I was saying, I think that this group knows that this person has done something shady, either because like they can recognize that, or because you were the actual target, and so if it was done to you, you kind of know, you know. And so another scenario that is coming through is that perhaps you might have had quite some time to sit with yourself and to sit with misery, with the misery left by this person, observing them spreading lies. Okay, like you had enough time to sit down and observe that this person is just a backstabbing bitch. They can't achieve anything like going all straight through their path. Perhaps they don't even have a path, who knows. What else? Heavy frat boy vibe, if you know what I mean. But like, yeah, whatever this person did, there was some sort of excessive partying involved. Like they thought that by acting in within that fluid reality where you know, you can kind of bend the rules a little bit, that it was never going to come out. That like not only it was safe for them to do whatever they did, but it was safe for them. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna finish and then I have another message coming through. It was safe for them to lie about it, because by using that liquid narrative, like this person is kind of like half of his body is hidden. By remaining in that confusing energy, they were going to get away with it. And the message that was coming through is that this person very likely planned to do whatever they did. Like, sorry, just got a message. I feel like this person really, 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 really tries your peace. Like, to be honest, it feels like you you kind of wouldn't mind to stab this person. Like even if they stabbed you in the back, like not with a knife but with other actions, like you might actually be desiring to take a knife and resolve the issue with your own two hands. Best thing you can know is let your frustration out, find an outlet. Like if you need to go to court and face this person, like you might benefit from sitting in that angry energy in silence, so that then when it's time to really take the mic and express yourself, you can just be like a fucking knife, straight to the point. If going to court is not an option, you might wanna find alternative. Sorry, let me just put the airplane mode because, yeah, I know where this is going. So, if you have not planned to go to court against this person, perhaps, like, I don't know, many scenarios, like many situations could be like, perhaps you are like you met them in a foreign country, and so you kind of don't really know how to make the law work for you, or perhaps they have some sort of power, whatever. Okay, be patient, and the time will come for you to let all of this out. Okay. and I just noticed how, like, this guy is just throwing his hands at this central figure. Okay, kind of like returning the shit to the sender. Another scenario that might resonate only for a few: this person might have put black magic on someone in order to make them do stuff. This person might have drugged someone, like they were probably intoxicated when they did what they did, but they probably also made sure that someone else was. Okay, either to do stuff to them or to make them do stuff for them. Yeah. Okay, that's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope that this helped you find confirmation. If you're going happy whatever you're going to have next, if you're staying, see you at whatever group called your attention next. If you want to book a personal reading, follow me on other social media. All my links are down below. And yeah, stay safe, stay patient, stay grounded. If you need more support to navigate the situation, you can check other videos and also other tarot readers. As I love to say, it doesn't have to be me. See you soon, bye. Hi, Group 2. This came out weird. This is your card. This used to be my voice. So, to answer the question, have they committed any felony? The answer for you is maybe. They did something though. Like, the thing here is that what they did might not be as easily identified. It might not be easy to identify what they did as a legal crime or felony. Okay? First things first. Like, if you were wondering did this person, if you were wondering whether this person did something hidden or against you, yes, but if you try to resolve the situation using the pre-established order offered by the law, this person might not fit into those criteria. Okay, like whatever they did, it's important for you to identify it and revisit it so that you can move the fuck away. But it was not something that the law could punish at this point in time. Okay? This person might have lied to you in a moment where you needed help. This person might have presented themselves as a guide, like a light through the dark, ready to help you build, help you achieve stuff, get coins even. This person might have showed up as the perfect business partner who had all the same ambitions and goals and dreams, and then next thing you know, you're left there waiting with mad delays to face, and whatever you were trying to build is now crumbling down. This is because this person is not who they portray themselves to be. Perhaps they really wanted to be that, and they saw you as an opportunity to become that, not realizing that they actually had to bring stuff to the table in order to make the table become like a flying spaceship. Okay, you cannot just sit on the table, twerk on it until it crumbles, and then complain because it's not a spaceship yet. Okay, if you can't build a spaceship, then you can't. Okay, so this person might have done stuff behind your back, very okay, I'm hearing very little things. They might have stole little shiny things from you if this is someone that you let inside your space, where you work or where you live. Might be both. Not something you would call the police for, but something that is kind of telling you, okay, if I were to handle something bigger to this person, chances are that they might just let it drop, like a toddler. And yeah, I mean, if people can't be trusted around the small things, usually can't be trusted with the bigger things either. Okay, so yeah, what else? Okay, something else that is coming through, because I think that this message is going to be pretty sure. Yes, they're dirty, just not jail level dirty, but still, sorry, felt really itchy, but still, okay, now I know how to say it. Even if it's if it's not like big enough to have like the law, the police, a judge, or a TV judge even involved, you might have to embody justice and separate yourself from this person, because I saw a video just yesterday that said like it only takes one clown. Okay, like if you put a clown, okay, I'll tell the whole thing. So if you put a clown into a castle, the clown doesn't become a king. The castle becomes a circus. It only be very careful or mindful of who you let inside your home or space, because it only takes one clown to destroy everything. Okay, like, so this person, even if those things are very little from a legal point of view, karmically speaking, this person is collecting bad karma for themselves and is also collecting bad karma towards you. Okay, so if you are someone who is trying to build something out of purpose, out of love, out of selfless power of creation, chances are that you are also spiritually protected. Perhaps you work that, perhaps it just happens and you don't even know. But you are. Good to know, I know. The thing here is that if you don't pay attention to this very general aspect of yourself and to the little aspects that might come together to play a role into that, you might be delaying and blocking your own blossoming, your own creation, because life is not allowing good things to come your way until this person has access to your good things, because spirit saw what you did, what you couldn't see. Sorry. Spirit saw what you couldn't see, and so spirit knows very well if you end up having more good things, they will just end up stealing more good things, and perhaps even get to the point where law has to get involved, and by then the whole thing may even become more expensive for you. Okay, so this is not just spiritual, meaning that, oh, if you take the wrong choice, you are going to end up in hell in the very far distant future. No, this is something that has an actual impact on your daily life and on how lucky you can be in your daily life. If you are not able to stand your fucking ground when it comes to protecting your creations, even if they are just at the prototype level, even if they are just at the baby stage, even if they are just just throwing the foundations, okay? If you are not firm about it, if you just let anyone come in and it's okay, they don't know what they're doing, they'll understand that they'll do better the next time. They won't until you let them in. That's green light for them to think, I can get away with this. In here, like, they might know that in general it's wrong because they might have been caught elsewhere, but in here, as long as they don't get caught, it's free circus. Okay, and so you need to stop that. Okay, you need to perhaps observe how things are when this person is not around, when you are not like moving in their energy, and then eventually move on, because you simply cannot resolve problems by inviting more problems from the main door. That's all I have for you. Thank you, group 2. Was it? Yes, that was everything. Thank you, group 2. If you want to book a personal reading or follow me on other social media, my links are down below. If you're going, have a great whatever you're going to have next. If you're staying, we still have 3 more groups to tackle, so perhaps you have several sneaky people in your life. Welcome to the club. We might end up becoming friends. You never know. Then we'll see you at the respective group. Bye. See you. Talk soon. Hi, group 3. So this is your card. This isn't funny. I don't know why I'm laughing, but I'm not really familiar with this card yet, so I'm going to study a little bit before illuminating the different scenarios. But one that is coming through like BAM! Even if I don't have the answer yet to the question, have this person committed any felony, this person might have a secret child that they had drunk. Okay. This isn't funny. Really though. Okay, so I was restudying the myth a little bit. As you can see, the central figure says Leda. So that's her story. Another scenario that is coming through, and we still don't know for sure if this person has committed any felony, but if this is a female that you're inquiring about, this person might have lied about who the father of her child is. So they might have had like a drunk one night stand, either with you, and they use the fact that you can't really remember to make you believe that the child was yours, or fuck, this group is wild. Like they had a one night stand with someone else while they were intoxicated, and now they are since they are in if you are in a committed relationship, okay, and there's a child apparently coming from nowhere, this child might not be yours. And because this scenario is wild as fuck. I mean, I cannot directly relate. I clearly cannot directly relate to this scenario, because if I were to get pregnant, like I mean, I'm a female, you know, so this type of surprise is not impossible but quite unlikely to happen to me. But something that Spirit was pointing my attention to is that this was supposed to happen for the best of you, because this was not the best situation for you. What I'm hearing is your perfection wasn't there. I see like a lot of arguing here in the middle, power games, I don't know. So this might have come through as a bad surprise for you, like you might have just found out that your significant one was sweet with someone else, or you're about to. Okay, so this might be quite triggering. Okay, even if we're not talking about legal felony, which actually, you know, if you're legally married to someone, I think that in some states, like, okay, just realize that really depends on where you are in the world. Consequences can be quite harsh. I was being a bit lighthearted, but that's because I'm channeling, okay? Like, I'm hearing stuff that perhaps has nothing to do with what I'm going through during the day, okay? And then I have to filter that with my own emotions and my personal knowledge about the world, okay? So wow. Let me read it through a bit more. Okay, I had to pause the video because I had this like really intense download coming through, and like I felt somebody's rage. I was seeing red, okay, which is understandable, okay. Like if you're feeling betrayed, if you had like plans to build a future with someone, and ta-da, surprise, they were actually creating another reality in another time frame where you were not a part of, okay. Then the intense download that I received was that I know that at the time where I'm filming this video, there are still some laws, unfortunately, and practices that kind of allow especially men to become violent against their partner when there is proof of infidelity. So I don't know who will ever watch this video, okay? So if I receive a download, even if it's far removed from my reality, then I have to deliver it. If you resonate with that, please do not follow that path. There is no victory there, at least from a spiritual point of view. Yes, the law might be on your side, but Spirit has done this for you. You might not see that right now because I was seeing red, I swear. Okay, like you might actually feel like someone has committed a crime against you. I was saying at the beginning of group 3, we don't know yet if this person has committed a crime or not. So depending on the law frame where you are, whatever this person did, which was using a moment where your energy, your presence wasn't predominant to go and co-create life with someone else. Now, the law might be on your side. The law might also condone you if you decide to go full force and cause destruction for the person who hurt you, okay? And what we are saying here is that it's not that this person did not hurt you, because they did. It's more than human to feel hurt by whatever this person did. Whatever, I mean, it's quite clear what they did. But just remember that this life is not about winning at all costs. This life on earth is a learning experience, and unfortunately, learning doesn't always come through as a pre-packed book, all clean, all safe. that you can easily consume on your couch, and you can just step out of the experience whenever it becomes too intense. And if it's a shitty experience, all you have to do is close the book and read another one, okay? Real life is way more dense. We cannot just step out of things because they make us uncomfortable. You are going to get so much out of this by accepting the situation and letting it go. By realizing that the real surprise here for you is the space left by whatever this bad surprise forced you to surrender in your life, okay? Might have been like a marriage, might have been like a promising couple, might have been that you were actually building a house together, decorating your new apartment. Like there's also a spilled cup here, wasted emotions, okay? You might feel like you have poured so much love into a situation, and now everything is just on the ground, and you might even want to bitch slap this person, okay? Rather not, if you can avoid. And know that this distraction is actually like the cleansing storm that will lead you to your perfection. Perhaps you don't even need to focus on what your perfection will look like right now. Just know that it wasn't that, okay? This learning experience can also be there to teach you everything that you don't want, okay? Perhaps you thought that this person was your perfect match. The divine swan to your naked nymph, I don't know, or vice versa, okay? They're not, okay? And this causes sadness because of how much you might have invested, but good news is, now you know how your match isn't, okay? Because perhaps they had stuff, like positive stuff, or stuff that you liked, okay? But look at this. They're fucking, like, these hands here looks like he's about to strangle the person in front, okay? And the other one looks like he's about to bitch slap the one who's sitting down. And so, you know, perhaps, yes, there were moments of connection, like, oh, like perhaps you had moments where you actually shared love with this person, or where you were actually like naked and through, you communicated eye to eye. But see how they are not on the same level? And one is like walking away while the other one tries to hold it back. Whatever was spilled for the best of everyone, okay? That stair wasn't leading to nowhere. Anything else? No, we're good? No, we're good. I mean, that's all I have for you. this is clearly a difficult situation. You might need to study a bit more about breath work, okay, or how to increase the relaxation level in your environment to navigate the situation, because I also see like waves of rage coming up, okay, that you are supposed to cry out, let out. My next video might be super interesting for you. Stay tuned, because this might also talk about like in there I will definitely talk about adverse life experiences in adulthood, and how they are sometimes there to place a mirror and show some sort of trauma that is supposed to be vomited out, so that you can actually have like clear vision for, again, for your perfection, okay? That's what you're moving towards. So cry whatever you need to cry, but don't try to bring misery over this bitch. Like, even if they seem happy to you, perhaps they're not. First and foremost. And then you're just taking time and attention away from the work that you are supposed to do on yourself, so that you can have your own perfection, okay? Perhaps this experience was also there to teach you that actually that's what you want, okay? And that actually it's time to get serious, to work on yourself, to build it in a way that really looks like you, okay? Which is great, honestly. Okay, that's a way more positive news. That's a way more positive tone to finish this reading. Hope that helped. If you want to connect over other platform, donate, book a personal reading, all my links are down below. And if you're going, have a good whatever you're going to have next. If you're staying for either group 4 or 5 or both, see you there. Talk soon. Hi group 4. This is your card to answer the question, have they committed any felony? So this person is guilty of something. You might have started having doubts about this person because of something sexual. This is like the first thing, did I say group 4 or group 3? So I'm getting confused right now. Anyway, this is group 4. So, something about their sexual demeanor leaked out of this person at some point in time. And that's why you're wondering about them. This person, okay. This person might shapeshift a lot, meaning that they might be like supportive 1 minute and then disruptive the next. This person might have made you feel like really alone. Or this person is secretly really alone, really lonely. Like not wise hermit mode. I'm hearing like crybaby I can't dive in the water on my own type of lonely. And also with the shapeshift keyword here, I'm hearing this person might have shapeshifted into something they're not. I'm hearing gaslighting. And so, to answer the question, has this person committed any crime or felony? The answer is it depends. It really depends on the context of where this person has been acting, okay? Like, I'm hearing this person lies and gives false advice. And this person kinda, okay, to understand who this person is, this is someone like who is really dramatic, like who likes to sit high and talk about himself, like a lot. Like he might, I don't know, wake up and fart, and next thing you know, he or she, they will spend the whole following week talking about how they bravely fought against a rare, super rare disease, okay? This person thinks of themselves like they're some sort of god, and that they deserve like all the best pleasures in life because of because of how they run their mouth. But I'm hearing they talk from their ass. Like, this person is like this one, looking up with his mouth like wide open, and then you see like all this stuff happening, but it's actually happening like behind his back, okay? Like this person might be even like too busy talking and talking and talking to actually see what is going on. And in order to give like a rational and actually useful advice, at least knowing what the fuck is going on is kind of the basic, then you can add divine intervention, you can add clairaudience, you can add education, you can add education, you can add experience, you can add whatever, okay? But at least you need to know what the fuck you're talking about, and this person does not. So let's say, for example, if this person is a therapist, they are a bad therapist. Now, is this a crime? In my opinion, yes. Should be. But therefore you should probably, like, in order to properly act towards this person, you should probably have to go on a whole crusade against the education system, what's the word, the hiring process, all those criteria that are in a lot of cases, in my opinion, very biased still to this day. I'm going to share a practical example from my own personal experience. So I do therapy as often as I can. It's part of my emotional hygiene, and also working to channel collective messages. It's important that I also have my own healing space, okay? You cannot pour from an empty cup, not me, not you, not anyone. Now, the fact that now I am in happy therapy, it's quite the achievement, because finding a good therapist hasn't been the easiest job. So I remember one of the first like official therapy session I had, like someone who was recognized by the whole healthcare system at the time where I could actually benefit from that, had all his diploma, super fancy office, like the whole package, okay? After 10 minutes speaking with this person, I wanted to punch him in the face. I was actually studying psychology at the time, so not only I could pinpoint exactly where the terminology was incorrect, but also from an ethical point of view, he was acting erratic as fuck during the whole session while I was just sitting calm. And actually, if I think about it, I was being like almost excessively professional, talking about the fact that I was having mental health issues, and that was, at that point in time, quite invalidating for me, okay? I was talking to him about very intense suffering, very intense pain, and I was being like, I was even trying to be cool about it, okay? Like, this is not going to be easy, this is not going to be fun, but let's just try to make it all flow easily, at least for me. And, it could have been like, I'm too young, like we have too similar ages, or I don't feel comfortable treating you because your energy makes me think about my dead sister. I don't know, okay? Or because you remind me of that high school crush who crushed my heart, and therefore I cannot be professional. I would have appreciated that. Instead, what the fuck he did? He started being erratic as fuck, as I was saying, like he could not like just sit still, which is kind of what you expect from a therapist, and he would just run around the whole room, asking me like super intrusive question. I was like, okay, I'm like, it's like the doctor, okay? So if I'm honest, it's for my best. It wasn't, because he ended up almost threatening me, like, you will either accept taking medications, or you will be like bipolar your whole life, okay? Just so you know, I have met with other therapists later. I indeed received a diagnosis, but that was CPTSD, like complex post-traumatic disorder, which can have some symptoms in common with bipolar disorder. But one thing that is certain is that you cannot spit a diagnosis out in 30 minutes. Like, that's just super that's just like a declaration of being unprofessional. And it's also super harmful, because if I look at it with my eyes of now, I'm like, that motherfucker, okay, really shouldn't be at his job. Back then, I was like super vulnerable, super frail, super fragile, super also open, okay, towards his words, because I come in as someone in need. I trust you as someone who knows. He didn't. And instead of taking a humble step back and saying, I don't know. I don't know how to help you. He made me walk away, making me feel like a forever broken thing, which I'm not. Just so you know, like fast forward of a few years, I'm not. I do have routines that I need to follow. I do have like regimes that I need to follow to keep myself in check, and I do need to dedicate some time to reflect and heal from the several the big baggage of trauma that I carry. As long as I do that, that is also just a normal part of keeping a human body healthy. Okay. So back to this person. This is someone who lacks accountability. This could be a narcissist, so be careful, because this person might even try to chain you in some sort of way, to cord you, to block you from unveiling whatever the truth of their character is. This person's nose might be like very visible, like I'm not gonna say that this person has physical horns, but I feel like this person only smiles with their mouth, and at the same time they are just like talking devilish trash, but they like to make it look like it's, I don't know, avant-garde or progressive in some sort of way, and they're just being nasty and disrespectful, but because they portray themselves as this like super self-sufficient god who can just sit high and give advice, they feel like they can say whatever about anyone. Okay, like as long as they say it in a charismatic way, all is well. Well, it's not. First and foremost. What else? Okay, so the advice from Spirit about this whole situation for you is to let yourself be changed by the situation. Okay, so you might end up changing your views about, first and foremost, this person. You might end up changing your views about the whole situation. If this is a work situation, perhaps this is a boss, you might realize, fuck, this is actually not the job for me, and burn the contract to the ground. Not the place though, because if this is such a shitty boss, they are perfectly able to burn their own place to the ground on their own. Sit and watch. Sometimes timing can be poetic. Like this might come through as a tower moment if you're familiar with the tarot word, the more right now even mainstream, but I think that the best word is classical tarot word. but it talks about psychological or emotional death for you in a beneficial way, okay? Like you might have put this person on a pedestal at some point, and like having them on that pedestal had some sort of meaning for you in your life, and now you have to shed all of that. You have to shed all of those beliefs that this person was going to have that role for you, okay? This can also talk about a love situation, okay, where you thought that this person was going to provide for you, and they were actually looking everywhere but in your direction. And so you might have to surrender the idea of this person in order to achieve like comfort and even luxury, maybe on your own. And so this is going to be your journey from now on. What else? Okay, so one last thing is that Spirit is also going to show you how it has your back, and by surrendering this person, by learning how to manifest in your solitude, working alone as well, you are going to be shown like in your face just how beneficial this was for you. Like, not the situation, but leaving the situation behind, like recognizing the situation as not authentic, is not balanced as well. What was it? Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm talking about this on a spiritual level. Like, no, on a practical level, what could that mean? Like, you might have to first leave the job behind. You might first have to accept a time of solitude before ta-da, there's a new contract coming your way, and it's just the perfect one for you. Okay, that's all I have for you. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good whatever you're going to have next. If you want to connect through other social media platforms, I almost dropped my book. Through other social media platforms, all my links are down below. Also to no, that's it. I'm sorry, I'm getting tired. It's almost the last group. I'm starting to feel it. If you're staying for group 5, see you there. If not, talk soon. Bye bye. I'm speechless, group 5. What the fuck? I am going to read it through to see if there are other scenarios coming through. But the first one that is coming through is that this person... Oh, shit. This person might have lied about having been victim of some sort of crime or violence in order to get someone back. I don't know if it's you or if it's someone related to, you are attached to. But damn, wait, let me see what else. Or this person might have lied about having been violent with a partner. This person might have caused someone to be in this energy, and then they walked away and they lied about it. So for the first scenario, I was channeling the trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. I don't know if anyone else has been following that, but there was like a huge scandal during the Weinstein and Friends revelations, and baby, and my dog. And during that time, Amber Heard jumped to the front line, and since it had been like very difficult for other victims to come forward and speak, the whole world immediately sided with her and demonized Johnny Depp. And then lately, so we're talking like at least 5 years later, something like that, new footages came out about Johnny Depp asking for help, and recordings of Amber Heard sending voicemails with threats, talking about potential physical violence, threatening to become physically violent. And then later, some of the people who were working with her also started speaking against her, not directly in favor of Johnny Depp, because perhaps they weren't even related to him, but stating that she does have like erratic and violent behavior. And so the thing here is that not only now she's being exposed as a violent person and partner, but she also used that to gain some sort of status. So that was the point that I was trying to reach. Because she totally surfed the wave and used the lies to become one of the voices, one of the faces, one of the brave victims who came forward. Well, in actual fact, she was a big part of the problem. Now, for the other scenario, meaning that this person has been plotting either against you. Okay, two different scenarios when it comes to the this person is guilty of domestic violence. So this person might either be guilty of domestic violence towards you, and you might be in the process of seeing it coming. You might have seen that this person moves a lot behind the scenes, that this person kind of likes to stir drama and to have you in this energy of feeling completely dépouillé, that's the word in French, completely worn out of your perhaps even possessions. Perhaps that's what they're fucking plotting. And you need to get the fuck away from this person as soon as you can, because it's just gonna get worse. So perhaps this person hasn't been like physically violent with you yet, but if you live with this person and this person is always like whispering and talking to your ears, trying to instill doubt, trying to make you feel insecure, kicking you when you're down, know that this person has like no problem of physically harming you and leaving you invalidated, like leaving you without something for the long run. I don't know what, but like I don't know what type of accident they might try to plot, because here they are plotting. But you need to walk the fuck away from this person. If the scenario, if you are inquiring about this person because this person is perhaps not abusive directly towards you, but you are wondering whether they are with someone else, yes, they are. You are not supposed to exchange energies with this person. Even if this might feel lonely, but what else? Advice. So I took some time to read it through a little bit more because okay, got the download. Advice from Spirit: do not interfere. Rather, do not engage with the toxic person. Okay, like if you are supposed to help at some point, things will get arranged in a way where you will be put in a position to help in a limited capacity, okay? But by entering the situation, you are not taking the lesson, okay? The energetic lesson here is rather to walk away from this energy. And this is a message for every scenario, actually. Like this energy, whatever the scenario is, the energy that is causing chaos, that is causing drama, that is causing the tears, in order to get their way, is the energy that should be sent away. Like if they want to have like their way or the highway, show them the highway, and they should be driving. You're not gonna miss them. What else? Yes, and if this another thing, if this person has been spreading rumors or lies, or even has been putting wrong ideas in your mind, okay, that might perhaps be still lingering and have you in this energy, remember that the key is going to be by looking yourself in the mirror and remember who the fuck you are, okay? Like, I don't know, perhaps this person was making like comments about your body, and because they were very persistent, like the idea did came through, but you know, just by relearning how to appreciate yourself, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck did this person even had the mental space to produce that thought and then have the inner green light to express that and not feel completely ridiculous about that, okay? They probably feel like shit inside, so it's not your job to take their shit onto you and feel like they do, okay? Because it's not your fucking job, okay? And so, if the question here was, have they committed any felony or crime, was to check whether the current situation is bad enough for you to start planning an exit. That's probably confirmation. If the question here is made to see whether it is worthy to take legal action against the person, the answer at this moment in time is perhaps first you need to walk away and heal yourself, okay? And once you are sure that you are on a safe shore, then you will be able to ask the question again, but perhaps things will be like very different starting from this moment to that moment in the future. So you will probably have to consider other details, other stuff, okay? And so knowing the answer at this moment in time might be detrimental for you, okay? Because right now what you're being asked to do is heal. This can mean like physically relocating, okay? If healing cannot be done where you are, then it is only fair for you to at least investigate other options, to at least ask around how else life can be. And once that is done, healing will probably and definitely also mean healing emotionally. So really taking some time to be by yourself, to forgive yourself for going through that situation, forgive perhaps the not so aware you for putting the naive you through that, and then eventually you will be able to walk towards your future, whatever that will mean at that point in time, okay? Just don't focus on going back to the situation in order to find closure. There's no closure going back. Going back, there's just more of that. More blah blah blah, more gossip, more useless drama, more half-ass answers. Nobody's got the time for that. Life is short. You're supposed to enjoy that, okay? You have every right to want to enjoy your life and not want to spend it in regret. It doesn't matter if other generations in your family has done that. It doesn't matter if all the adults you have met in your life have accepted reciprocal misery as the realest form of love. It's not. It is not, okay? And you have every right to walk away from that if that is all you are being offered, okay? So that is all that I have for you. You might want to check my next video because it will definitely talk it will definitely talk about how experiences occurring in adulthood can act like a mirror to show us what kind of trauma or unhealed dark knot is trying to be undone and poured out, okay? If you need further support, you can also check other videos. There are several different options available by now. Also, it doesn't have to be me. You can check with other tarot readers. If you need some references, just leave a comment. I will link some down below. If you want to book a personal reading, links down below. Same if you want to donate or follow me on other social media platforms. If you like this, you can like and subscribe. I hope this helped and resonated, and that it gave you a little bit more clarity to go through the situation, because that's the whole point, going through, not getting stuck there. In Beyonce's words, as per usual. Thank you once again. Have a great whatever you're going to have next. I'm now going to close this video and go on with my day. Bye. Talk soon. Anything else? No. Bye.